Hey guys, yesterday we received the first grandmaster quest in over 5.5 years. This new quest, Extinction, is a conclusion to the Elder Gods storyline, and the quest itself is quite well done. Playing through the quest myself, I found that it concluded the storyline really well, and even as someone who has spacebarred through basically every quest, I actually found myself reading a little bit of the dialogue and the storyline, and I really enjoyed this quest thoroughly. The only problem that I have with it, and the major downside, is the quest rewards. This is a Grandmaster quest, and we have had previous Grandmaster quests with amazing rewards. For example, The World Wakes, probably the best Grandmaster quest in terms of rewards, since it unlocks a Death Swiftness and Sunshine. So, given that this is a Grandmaster quest and concluding the Elder God storyline, I was expecting to see a pretty good reward, but upon completion you receive 4 XP lamps awarding 175k XP each, which is quite a bit of XP. And then you'll also unlock a high tier skilling area, being the Dream of Iaia, making it the main unlock for this Grandmaster quest. Now, upon completion, you are able to enter the Dream of Iaia. You will need to have the Father of the Sin mini quest completed as well, and the area looks absolutely beautiful. The downside, though, there's only a few things you can actually do in this area, and it's completely AFK and time gated. So, the Dream of Iaia is going to be using the resources that you are getting from the Anachronia base camp. So this is good. You're going to be getting another use for those resources, and you've probably had them maxed out for a really long time, so now there is going to be a use for them. So basically there are 6 different stations in the area, and you can build each station with 50k wood, 50k vines, leaves, hide, stone, and clay, so basically 50k of every resource, meaning that when you go into the area, you can just go ahead and build 3 of these stations right away. Now, upon construction, there is going to be 15,000 XP stored in the given station, and you can train that respective skill using that station by clicking on it, and it is fully AFK. Now, in order to store additional XP, you must contribute resources to the relevant Ilunka at the station. Basically, it's just the NPC standing at that station. And 100,000 resources is equal to 10,000 XP. And you could store up to a maximum of 60,000 XP at any time. Now, there already has been plenty of talk throughout the community about how disappointing this reward is. Basically, we were told that it was going to be a new high-level skilling location, and to have it revealed and basically only result to some AFK skilling methods with very little XP per hour, it's quite disappointing. And just to prove how weak or unsubstantial this high-tier skilling area is, you can see that if you have the maxed out amount of workers, so 60 out of 60, all on one resource, you are only getting 3,600 resources per hour. If you multiply that by 24, you're getting about 86,400 resources per day, which is equivalent to about 8,640 XP per day from the skilling location. So the whole thing is time gated pretty hard, and it's not even like you click on the area and you just get the XP. You actually have to stand there and wait 10 minutes or so to get the XP. Whereas for a skill like Herblore, you can get that XP in maybe a minute or two just by making some Vuln bombs or something like that. So personally, I think the XP rates need to be buffed, or they need to somehow change the reward a little bit, make it a little bit more worthwhile. The story to the quest line was great, and the quest itself was pretty good as well, but the reward really is disappointing. So although we did get another Grandmaster quest, I am still a little bit disappointed with the new quest and just with the amount of new content we've had so far this year. I mean, we have had a few alright updates, but Het's Oasis, there wasn't much content there with that. This brand new skilling area, there's very little content to it. It's time gated, and the XP rates are so low that it's basically dead content. So it would be nice to have some new content that is relevant, and of course we are going to be getting that with the new Elder God Wars boss, or the 5th Elder God Wars boss. So that is going to be quite exciting, and there's a lot of speculation around that as well, and it is sort of looking like it might be Zeros or some form of Zeros. And it's going to be super exciting to see that, and hopefully the reward from that is pretty good as well. I'm obviously anticipating a ranged weapon a lot like a lot of other people. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a ranged bow, just because we have seen a lot of new arrows come into the game, especially the Death Spore arrow and the Splintering arrow. So that is basically one update that I am really looking forward to. But aside from that, this year has been a little bit disappointing, along with this new Grandmaster quest. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if they do buff the XP rates at some point, a lot like with Player on Farm when the XP rates were so high that they had to nerf them. I do think that the XP rates here are going to be just too low for them to ignore, and that they're going to have to do something to it. It is basically just a wasted area right now, and it would be really nice for them to use it for something useful. Now, I really am curious to see what you guys think of this quest. I did post a poll, probably a bit too early, since a lot of you guys probably even had the chance to complete the quest. But I did get some interesting comments. A lot of people are really talking about the quest rewards and how they think they should be buffed too. But I'm just interested to see what you guys think, so let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this quest and the rewards, the storyline, and everything about it. Hopefully after quite a bit of feedback, Jagex will realize that we do want a bit of a better reward from a Grandmaster quest, and hopefully we do see a bit of a buff. That is something that I wouldn't be surprised if we see that, and I really hope we do, because the area is phenomenal. It really looks great, so I really think it would be really nice to see some sort of unique content in this area. At least have some sort of content that isn't dead content already. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.